I was about to say, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. And then YouTube threw me off of the app and I had to come back on here and I had to start all over. Just like what happened on Friday night. So I'm sorry, no, YouTube. It's not me. I'm not the problem. It's not me. It's you. You're the problem. It's you. Not you, YouTube you. Mean. And I missed all of those comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to wait for a few of our friends to trickle on back in. Project 20, I know, it's YouTube. Hello, I'm so glad that you guys are finding me. Thank you for trickling back in here. Thank you, friends. YouTube is evil. YouTube, oh, fuck. Okay. YouTube. And I'm sorry, guys, I lost all of your comments because it kicked me off. So if you guys had posted a comment and I didn't get to it, please post it again because I don't know what you guys had said. Because YouTube is not my friend. Very naughty, YouTube. Naughty, naughty, naughty. We'll wait for more of our friends to start to trickle back in. I'm so sorry, guys. It's YouTube. Do y'all remember what happened on Friday night? It kicked me off, and then I was like, okay, fuck. So then I came back on just to apologize and to say, I guess that means good night, guys. But of course, because I also look at everything like it's a fucking message from the universe, I was about to tell a story, and then I was like, well, I guess the universe is telling me it doesn't want me to tell that story, so I'm not going to tell it. Lucky. Oh, I thought it was my phone screwing up per usual. No, it's the app punishing me. The app is not my friend. Steve, wow, some of us are frozen in the past. There's a whole other room calling your name. Go into the other room, please. Tell them I'm over here. Oh, YouTube. Not kind, YouTube. Lisa, yep, you were going to tell the story. I guess the story wasn't supposed to be told. And here's the thing, when you talk about the Rune Bearer card, literally everything is like a message to me. I see like fucking birds, like I'm sitting on my fucking sofa. I see like black crows. Here's the thing, crows really are for me a harbinger of messages though. I see the fucking crows outside my window. I'm like, let me check my email. Something's coming in. If I'm having a session with a person, like whatever it is that I'm saying when I see the crows, I'm like, listen here, this be of prime importance. You did find me again, Gretchen. I'm so happy that you're here, honey. Steve, hit the, yes, thank you, Steve. Hit the like button, friends. Project 25, Faye, would you talk about the story now? Maybe. Because it actually kicked off a tremendous amount of, what's today, Tuesday? Holy fucking hell. Maybe. I mean, I'm still kind of processing, thank you, Steve, for that. I'm still kind of processing, what kicked off this weekend of supreme healing, and I don't. Maybe I have to think about it, honey. Steve, 30% crow's feet. Are we talking about me? But I put the filter on. No. I mean, I have in real life, but I put the filter on. I mean, are you actually seeing my 30% crow's feet? I don't know where we're going with that. True Grit, do I famous in whole world? It is my question. Please choose cards for me. What do you want to be okay, I'll pull some cards for you, but you could, here's the thing, I'm a yoga teacher, so I can't do anything without teaching, okay? If you don't like that, tough shit. It's my channel, I can teach if I want to. What is going on inside of you? Or what wound or what unresolved shadow traits do you have that are unhealed that you want to be famous. What do you need that validation for that you are not getting from yourself? Because I promise you this, if you heal the wounds that you have, you will not need external validation by way of being famous. Before I pull any cards for you, this is an invitation to do some deep internal shadow work. That's the first thing that I'm going to say. The second thing I'm going to say is I will pull cards for you, but first I'm going to catch up on comments. Then I'll pull cards for you. Because I like to create suspense. Midnight Creature, my aunt thinks you're real fine. She wants you. I think your aunt has very good taste. Send my love to your aunt. Lisa, I had a dream out of the blue randomly about a girl I went to school with, and we were hanging out together, and then we got into an argument or verbal fight, and she ended up leaving, and then I woke up like, what the heck? Wow. There might actually be something going on with her, and that's why you had a dream about her. Steve, 30% fake birds have crow. Wow, I really missed the cue on that one, Steve. God damn it. Not you, fool. I know, I really am a fool sometimes, by the way. You are right to call me out, Steve. Steve, I can't publicly diss you. That's the troll's job. Too true, Steve. Too true. You cannot be a mod and the expeller of the troll energy and also be a troll. Lucky, wait, can you pick a card? Of course I can, honey. But ask some questions. What do you want me to pick a card for you on, darling? Gretchen, my previous comment was that my sister and I recently reconnected and it's slow going, but not sure if she is for my higher self. There we go. Simone, could we... Oh, thank you for the reminder, Simone. God bless you. Yes. Before I pull a card, if that dude is going to be famous, we're going to first pull some cards for the collective, any message that wants to come in for the collective, okay? Thank you so much, Simone. I appreciate you, honey. No, Lucky. No. Lucky. It's not anything I want. It's what you want. Okay, so because I have baby hands and I cannot shuffle these all at once, I have to break them up into little sections. Okay, Steve, I'm going to pull some... Oh, I love that. So Steve is going to pull some, and by the way, you guys, I don't think you can see it. It's on my lap. I'm shuffling the cards down on my lap, but you can hear it. They are actually shuffling. Here. I can do that part in the air, not on my lap, okay? So, we're going to pull some cards for the collective energy. What is most beneficial for the collective to know at this time? Lucky, okay. LOL, do you see me moving after my lease is up in May? We will ask the cards. Okay. Lisa, see Faye, I just told you about my weird dreams before and that it's just an example of what I mean. Honey, that's, by the way, you know, gifts sometimes can be prophetic. Because it depends how shut down we may be in our day-to-day. Sometimes the information bleeds into our dreams, and that's how our guides or gifts and abilities actually manifest. Lucky, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, honey. Okay, so this is, there we go. One card fell out. This one is saying, pick me. And this one too. Okay. So we got 3 cards. These are the messages for the collective at this time. Okay. So the first card is, I'm going to read it, but we have to put all the cards together before we can actually get the full picture. It's like putting a puzzle together. The first one is the poison thorn. So it can be a betrayal or a painful realization of some kind. It's a sharp lesson in disguise. Clarity born from the cut. And on the bottom, I underlined it and I wrote in big bold letters, not a punishment. Boom. Thank you, Pip. Okay. So we have the poison thorn is the first card, not a punishment. The second one, this was upside down. This is the root. Here we go. We have the root bearer again. Coded guidance, messages, and synchronicities. The universe whispering symbols when the world speaks, listen. And the third card is the veil. I mean, I'm already seeing what's going on here, and I bet you guys are too. So the veil, something hidden or what we refuse to see or accept, it's a form of self-protection. So putting all of these three cards together. We are currently being veiled from, there's a few ways we could actually read this. We're currently being veiled against something that is some sort of a lesson that we're not yet ready to learn or we're not yet ready to see. But it doesn't matter if we're being veiled, because when the universe speaks, listen. Because the universe does indeed speak, again, just not verbally the way I'm speaking, but in symbols, in codes, Lisa, sometimes even in dreams, right? So one interpretation of that is we are currently veiled, and it is to protect us against some sort of, what's the betrayal? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fact that like we've been living in servitude. Maybe the fact that we literally have like overlords, and maybe the fact that like we literally live in a matrix. We're just not hooked up to it from our neck, but we literally are in servitude, right? So how many people don't want to wake up to that reality? Because that's going to stand as the poison thorn for they themselves. So there is a betrayal. There's a painful realization on the other side, and it is indeed a sharp lesson in disguise. But from that is born clarity. Now, that's one interpretation. The other interpretation of this, because they're my cards, I can read them any fucking way I want to, is that through the poison thorn, through this sharp lesson that comes in disguise, we will have clarity that is born from the cut. That is then going to eradicate the veil that we are all personally experiencing. And that will then enable us or allow us to hear how the universe whispers to us in a nonverbal communicative way. Because when the veil is when eradicated, or we start to see beyond our own personal veils, then we can actually hear the universe speak to us clearly. So, 2 ways of reading those cards. That is the message for the collective. You guys can let me know how that resonates for you all. You know what? I actually didn't even see the troll. That's funny, Gretchen. Lisa, maybe I will check on her and see if she is. The suspense is killing me. I think you were going to say okay there. Let's scroll back up. What's that dude's name who wants to know if he's going to be famous? True Grit Flow. Okay. True Grit Flow. Again, I'm going to go back to my earlier message. Honey, do some shadow work. We don't need to wait for Jupiter to be in our fucking 12th house to do it. And anyway, we have 5 fucking planets in retrograde right now. This is a very auspicious and beneficial time to do some shadow work, nonetheless. All right. Let's see if our friend is going to be famous. And these babies, hang on, friends. Steve, 3 cards for us. A, reversal, a chance to turn it around. Oh, I love that. 2, come from the stands, try a new approach, get on the court. 3, glorious, limitless, finally at last, success unveiled. Beautiful. I love that we both got some sort of a veil card, actually. Okay, so this is for our friend. He wants to know if he's going to be famous. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Hello, Martha. I'm so glad you're here, honey. Thank you for joining us, sweetie. Okay, so we have the Enchanted Prince. Wow. Does this not perfectly line up with what I was just saying? Like, what is the wound inside that this person wants to be famous? Why do they need the external validation? And what's the first card I picked? The Enchanted Prince, that is also known as the Hollow Prince. So, charming potential with tests. The illusion of promise. The fantasy of projection. The version someone wants you to believe but isn't real. This is what fame is going to do, or this is what fame is going to be for you. Hollow. Not holla, hollow. If you do not first do the deep inner work and heal your hurts and do shadow work, fame is going to be hollow. It's going to be an illusion. The next card I have, right? Perfect card. I mean, you cannot, right? You cannot make this up. Like, this is insane. Okay. This, okay, I'm having a love affair with my cards today. Holy fucking hell. This card was upside down. This is the High Lord. What is the High Lord? This was upside down though. Masculine presence and authority. So, where is this person lacking masculine presence and their own inner authority? That's why you want to be famous, because you don't have your own inner authority. You don't have your own inner compass. Sacred, magnetic power wrapped in restraint. A ruler who carries both danger and sanctuary in his presence, but it was upside down. So you are disconnected from your High Lord energy. You are disconnected from your masculine presence and your own inner authority. Third card. So the solar flay. The solar flay. The solar I'm about to fucking do it again. The solar fae. Leo energy. Radiance, feral charisma, visibility, leadership, sovereignty. So do you want to know the story that these three cards are telling right now? If you do not do your shadow work first, if you do not take back your own inner authority, any fame or success you have is going to be hollow. But if you take back your inner authority, if you do the shadow work, and you burn off the low dense energy through the shadow work that is not yours, what do you actually get? You will get feral charisma, visibility, leadership, and sovereignty. It's not going to be hollow. It's not going to be the hollow prince. It's going to be you stepping into your full fucking power. How is that for an invitation to do some fucking shadow work? These cards were fucking perfect. Ba-bam! Lisa, I just found it weird how she would pop up in my dreams and I don't talk to her at all. Gifts and abilities, love. Candy Lover. Oh, that is so cute. I love your handle. I am new here and I want to know my crush. I love him in Mexico. First of all, welcome. I'm so glad that you have joined us. Thank you. So I think you want to know something about your crush, right? Let's flush that question out a little bit more so the cards can actually answer it, okay? Simone, perfect card. I love that. Martha, hollow, right? Yes, Simone. Shadow work is a must and then integrate that shit. Steve, at Simone, 2 cards for moving equals what needs to be temporary and having patience to be heavily rewarded. Small packaging, big freedom, plus paper champ on top or big time, but not for long. Lisa, just say no to being famous. There's also that. Oh my God, Steve. Solar fillet. Oh my God, yeah. Salmon of wisdom. Oh my God. I'm such a yo-yo sometimes. Yes, breakthrough. Okay. So let's now pull some cards for Lucky, darling. Lucky wants to know if she's going to be moving when her lease is up. All right, so this is what I'm going to say for you, for you, Lucky, my darling. I'm going to say this while I'm shuffling the cards for you, sweetie, okay? First of all, do you want to move when your lease is up? I'm going to assume that you do want to move, and that's why you're asking that question, right? Okay, so you want to move when your lease is up. If that's the case, why do we have to ask the cards? Are you living in some sort of a disempowered state that you don't know without asking the cards if you're going to be moving, honey? And I'm saying this with all the love in the world, right? But I do it in a kind of no nonsense, no bullshit kind of way. Why are you feeling so disempowered, Lucky, my darling, that without asking the cards if you're going to move, you don't know if you're going to move? One card. Okay. And anyone that's had a session with me knows, right? I will love you. What? Ankle bracelet? I love you guys. I'm not that I will love you. I do love you. But I'm a bit of a no-nonsense kind of bitch. Two cards. Put these babies together. Lisa, she is encouraging us to stay in our power. Damn right, girlfriend. Okay, this one is like, pick me. Okay, baby, I'm going to pick you. Okay. These are the cards for Lucky, darling. Oh, fuck. The cards don't fucking lie. The first card, the Devourer. What is the energy of this card? Self-sabotage. Your unhealed self asking for integration. What you resist persists. Is this not perfect for our favorite Lucky? But this is a very auspicious card, honey. It's the Moonlit Fae, Cancer. Cancer. Think about the hermit crab. What do? They take their home with them. Protection, emotions, heart-led wisdom, and action. So if you make a decision from your heart, Lucky, that is going to be a divinely protected action that you are taking. So as in, don't make a decision from fear, make a decision from love. Here we go. The third one, the Forest Lord. Wild magic and power. Sovereignty that exists outside the castle walls. Who are you asking for permission, Lucky, if you need to move? This is decision that is made outside of the castle walls, as in away from authority, away from somebody else's authority, and reclamation of your own inner authority, right? So, there is some self-sabotage energy on your end, Lucky. There is an unhealed part of yourself that is asking for integration because what you resist persists. So what are you resisting in terms of you stepping into your own inner authority, right? Why? If you want to move from a place of love, then why are you asking somebody else's authority to move? If it's a decision that is made out of love, it's going to be divinely protected. And there's nothing to fear if it is a decision that is made out of love. But again, this is sovereignty that exists outside of the castle walls. As in, stop giving your own inner authority away to some other being, some other entity. Take the power back. Oh, I love that. Steve, we both pulled authority. That's insane. So you're getting, Lucky, repetitive messages from both me and Steve. This is an inner authority reclamation. Take your power back, honey. Lucky, you're right. I want to move. You're right, Steve. That's exactly what Yes, you're welcome, honey. We got you, girlfriend. Yes, exactly, Martha. You are lucky. You don't need permission. Just do it. Exactly. Well said, Martha. Steve, you think you know me? Masked or covered, hidden shadow, resistance plus authority. who says book 'em. Steve, choose from care, not from fear. I love that. And your decision is going to be divinely protected if you're choosing from love and not from fear, honey. Lucky, finally do what I want. There you go, honey. Clean up in aisle 17. Are there even 17 aisles in a grocery store? Some drunk asshole knocked over 2 cards, the Rune Bearer and the Enchanted Prince. I'm sorry, guys. I fucking love these cards. They're so much fucking fun. And have they not been accurate every single time? It's like insane. It's literally insane. Like we're talking about inner authority. And the cards come up to reflect that. We're talking about, I think the person didn't like my answer. I don't think he's here any longer. He's like, I wanted to know if I was going to be famous, bitch. You didn't tell me I was going to be famous. You told me to do fucking shadow work. That's not what I came here for, lady. Sorry. I tell the truth. I'm not a fucking sycophant. Nobody wants a sycophant. Thank you, Simone. I think the deck is wonderful, and there's so much fucking heart and soul that was put into this. I mean, I'm telling you guys, putting this deck together was like a fucking therapy session. I've been doing some deep therapeutic work with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is my therapist now. Even though everything he says, he's like, this is not to replace therapeutic advice. Yeah, I got it. You don't have to tell me that. Like, I'm very, very stable, ChatGPT. Thank you very much. Lisa, yep, it's going to be fun using your cards. I kind of agree. Lisa, how long did it take you to put your deck together? I started on Friday night, and then I resumed them the next day. All told, I would say maybe a good couple of hours, but I had a bit of a breakdown first. I needed to have a breakdown before I could have a breakthrough, and boy did I fucking have that breakdown to have that fucking breakthrough. I don't like Jupiter. Everyone's like, Jupiter's like fucking Santa Claus. No, Jupiter is the fucking reckoning. Jupiter is not fucking Santa Claus. When Jupiter went through my 8th house, I went through a spiritual awakening. Now that Jupiter is going through my 12th house, it's like doing some seriously deep motherfucking excavation of all of like my outdated beliefs and like my old systems. This is not like a pleasant iOS upgrade. This is like a really fucking unpleasant iOS upgrade. That's all I want to fucking say. So no, Jupiter is not like fucking Santa Claus. Whoever came up with that needs to be taken out back and like whipped. Steve, at Lucky, the only thing that can stop you is not eating healthy. What? Faye, that's a world record, I think. For longest or shortest, I don't know. Steve, at Lucky, the eating habit card fell out. Just wanted to know. Oh, that makes sense now. I was like, what is Steve talking about? Lisa, I got Jupiter in Aquarius in my 9th house for me. Wow, okay. I don't actually think that's bad. That's going to completely like upgrade like your beliefs. Like I don't think that's like a bad placement. WAP. I don't like car commercials with Santa Claus in it. They are... I like you, friend. They are annoying. It happens every year. These annoying car commercials with Santa Claus in it. Okay. I don't like that Mariah Carey song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Like, that's my own personal pet peeve when it comes to, like, Santa Claus themes. Yes, baby. What's up, puppy?
Do you want to see my Tetris PBs?
Yeah, of course.
Look. So
tell us what that means, so for people who aren't familiar with Tetris.
Who's not familiar with Tetris?
No, well, I don't know. Someone maybe.
Okay, so it's a game where you put pieces called tetraminos.
Tetraminos? Is that really what they're called?
Tetraminos.
Oh, I like tetraminos better.
It's called tetraminos, though.
I'm gonna call them tetraminos.
Okay, and
Simone.
your goal is to move the tetraminos and get full line clears. Okay? There are 4 different ways to clear lines.
Yes.
Singles,
personal best. And then I'm gonna read you the question from Simone, and you're gonna answer it, okay?
First,
Yeah.
your goal is to get as many points as possible before you make mistakes.
Oh boy. Okay.
Called misdrops.
Yeah.
Or the speed gets too fast for you.
Okay.
The best players have invented a technique called rolling.
Rolling.
Where you roll your fingers on the back of the NES controller, because that's where it first came from, into fingers that are on the front of the controller to get pieces to the sides 20 times a second.
Can we get to the personal best part?
Oh yeah. My third personal best is 167,585 points.
Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought you were going to say 167, and then it turned into 1,000. That's impressive.
167 points? That's awful.
You want to know the last time I played Tetris? I was probably a few years older than Pip is now. Okay,
it's an awful run.
Honey, we have a very serious question to ask.
First, let me finish this. My
Sorry.
second best score is 169,952.
Impressive.
Guess my best score.
190.
It's not that big of a jump.
187,500.
No, 176 for 27.
Okay, seriously impressive.
Say the question.
Okay, Simone asked, did Pip ever believe in Santa Claus?
No. It's not my religion.
Correct.
My
But
problem.
I also told him, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
He is never allowed to tell somebody that Santa Claus isn't real.
What if they're an adult that already knows it?
That's their business.
I'm still
But if he ever encounters a kid that believes in Santa, he's not allowed to say a word. He has to zip it and then lose the key. Because it's not his place to tell somebody that Santa's not real. All right. Oh, Lisa, I love listening to Christmas music. I could do it all. So, I really, really love it also, actually, to be honest. I just don't like that fucking Mariah Carey song. It makes me want to just,
All I
scream.
want for Christmas is you.
It's like woven into the entire fabric of society at this point, right? You cannot go into any store without hearing that song. It's like, really? Can I just shop for a sweater without hearing Mariah Carey and knowing that she's getting paid by assaulting my ears? Yes, honey. Who's fucking royalty?
She makes she's made a ton of songs from 97 till now.
And she has made a ton of money too.
Mom, all of them are Christmas ones. It's all of her It's Time songs, which she makes on November 1st. It's time!
But she's made a lot of other songs also, no?
Yeah.
She hit those crazy high notes, right? Devotion or emotion. I don't know, whatever that song is.
Devotion.
I mean, the last time I heard that song was probably 20 years ago. You think I remember if it was emotion or devotion? They sound essentially the same.
What's devotion mean? What?
You don't know what devotion means?
Why would there be a song called Devotion?
And okay, fair point. It must have been about emotion then.
Emotion!
Kind of like that, yeah. Except without the masculine tinge. Steve, at
Sounds
Lucky.
awful.
Loving eating is cool. Just make sure you eat less harmful things more often. That's the only thing that will stop your stock from rising. Crocendo. WAP. Downloaded video game apps. Video games from the 80s, basically. I mean, I guess my kid's a bit of a retro baby. Not to be confused with a Nepo baby, a retro baby.
I play old games. Right now I'm playing NES Tetris, released on the NES in 1989.
And of course it has to come with a factoid, the year that it was released as well. Steve, Santa is religious. Well, here's the thing. It's not my religion. It's irrespective of Santa objectively, right? I wasn't raised with a Christmas tree and believing in Santa. We had a menorah, and we had dreidels, and we had latkes, and we had chocolate.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of
But I think that,
and when it's dry and ready, yo, dreidel,
I think Santa's a cool dude.
He's not real, though.
But the Santas that dress up around this time of year, they're cool dudes.
Well, Mom,
Yeah.
St. Nicholas is a cool dude.
True story.
He's
True
where
that.
Santa originated. Apparently, he gave out gifts.
Steve, pick the Santa Smasher. The diet card only pops out when bad food is causing concern to the person's health, just saying out of care. Thank you for that, Steve. We definitely want to keep Lucky healthy. Victoria, Jupiter, 11th house Pisces. What does that mean? A little behind on the live. Okay.
Bontish for Jeff. Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
So let's look first at the energy of the house before we look at what it's in. So for you, it's in Pisces. Okay. 11th house is groups, organizations. It's your the house of like your future wishes, hopes, and dreams. But usually when Jupiter is transiting through it, one second. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So it's going into your house. It's going to be working on expanding your network of people, right? So look at it this way, Victoria. This could be considered part of your network, right? It doesn't have to be like in real life network. It could be, we're part of your network. So it's an expansion of any group that you belong to, but it's also might be crystallizing and bringing into more, like almost like more clarity. Like what is something that's very, very meaningful for your future hopes, wishes, and dreams, okay?
Well, how would you know your future hopes when it's not your today hope?
Because what do you want for your future?
I thought you meant like hopes that you would have in the future.
No, like what, let's say you're in the future, you want your personal best in Tetris to be 200,000.
I don't want that. I want my personal best in Tetris to be 2,141,649.
Okay, so there we go. So when Jupiter is transiting your 11th
also,
house,
you know,
maybe that's going to make
million.
that come into more clarity.
You know, I said 2 million.
I know, I heard what you said.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Let's give some factoids about the Pro Tetris scene. So the best player in the world right now is Alex Thatch.
Okay, make this quick, please.
He has won 2 Classic Tetris World Championships.
Yeah.
One this year and one last year.
Yeah.
And in 2024, he beat a dog playing Tetris, whose name is Michael Ortega.
Okay.
And in this most recent World Championship, he beat Meme.
Oh.
And the second best player...
Does Meme make memes while he plays?
Oh, it's a she.
Does she?
No.
Okay.
And the second best player in the world, in my opinion, is not Meme. I think it's still Fractal.
Okay.
Fractal 161.
Yeah, I know that name.
Third is Dog, I think. Dog playing Tetris.
Okay.
Fourth.
Okay, you're going to the 5th and then we're done.
Okay.
I love you, but then we're done. Not you guys. We're not done. You'll know when.
Number 4 might be Sidnev. Number 5, Blue Scooty.
Very good. Thank you for the recap. So, and now here's the thing. Now we're going to blend with the energy of Pisces. Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. So it's a sign about endings and new beginnings. It's a spiritual merging card. So, energy. So if we're going to put those things together, this might be where Jupiter in your 11th house is going to be expanding your spiritual network. It could be where you're actually going to be ending maybe some sort of an association that you have with another group of people that are not spiritually inclined. So it's going to bring in a new network, a new group of friends that are going to be more spiritually inclined. That's like the most basic bitch explanation of Jupiter transiting your 11th house in Pisces. And good luck when it is in your 12th house. We can talk next year when it's in your 12th house for you. I will have definitely some tips on how to navigate that fucking energy. Because it's a fucking bitch.
How do you know?
It's in my 12th house right now.
Oh, okay. Is there anything wrong?
No, but you know how I've been telling you I've been doing a lot of changing and evolving?
Oh, yeah. You're evolving like Charles Darwin's thing of evolution.
Thank you.
Are you evolving?
Yes, I'm evolving.
Are you evolving
Yes.
from a prehistoric monkey human into a human?
I am definitely evolving from prehistoric versions of myself to more fully aligned versions of myself.
So like an energetic change. Like an
Yes.
energetic evolution.
Simone, thanks for answering, Pip. You're such a sweet boy. Thanks for not ruining other beliefs in Santa. You're a real one. Thank you, Simone, honey. WAP, Mariah Carey is making too much money. She's an attention grabber. It's not really attractive.
She makes like $2 million every year.
She's like, look at me. It's annoying. Yeah, does she really make
$2 million.
Stop. Just around Christmas time?
Yep, from all her Christmas this year.
I hope she gives a lot of money to charity.
We'll search it up if she does.
How? I'm live streaming right now.
Okay.
Lisa, I celebrate Christmas in July during, oh, I love that, during my birthday month. I love it so much. That is beautiful, Lisa. Wow, that's why people don't like Mariah Carey. She's too much of an attention grabber. I don't know that much about her personally. I just know that she has a super annoying song.
And that, I love you, Ma.
I love you.
And that her making $2 million a year off of that is it being public information is like braggy. Being public information
A
is
fraction
braggy.
of that to charity and it won't even make a fucking difference. Steve,
If
tell
she
him
gives
hit
10,000
Super
this year-
Mary. I thought one of my bracelets was breaking in my hand. Tell him to hit Super Mario 3 and call me in the morning. Don't do that, honey. Please put that down. Thank you.
What did he say?
Oh, that's why I don't do that,
What
honey.
did he say? What did
Tell
he
him to
say?
hit Super Mario 3 and call me in the
What
morning.
does that mean, hit Super Mario 3?
WAP, I do like Tetris. That's a great game, and it does have different versions. Simone, Lisa,
What
I
do you
love.
mean by hit Super Mario 3? Hit it like punch it? Like I should punch it in the face?
Steve will answer that for you.
Please answer.
Simone, Lisa, I love that for you. My son says spooky season officially starts July 5th. Lucky. Bye, everybody. Love you all. It's bedtime for me. Thank you. Good night, my darling Lucky. I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening,
What time
sweetie.
is it?
It's 11:30 for her.
What time
Abundantly
is it for
empowered. My
us?
kids still believe in Santa, but I refuse to do an elf on the shelf. I would do an elf on the shelf.
What's an elf on the shelf?
Okay, I don't know like what the official of it is, but you could get like a little elf, like he's dressed. Here's the thing, like if I could get like a badass elf not dressed in like Halloween shit, I would literally put an elf on a shelf with my fantasy books, cause like, yeah, elfin, you know? I can't get like an elf that's not dressed like all, you know, Christmassy, and it just doesn't go with like the decor in my apartment.
What the heck is that? Is elf on the shelf?
You could get like a little elfie doll, and you put it on a shelf, and it's an elf on a shelf, and it rhymes. You get it? Elf on a shelf.
Why the hell do people do that?
Excuse me. Gratuitous hell?
Okay.
Like, did you have to throw hell in there?
No.
Exactly,
Wait, you
gratuitous.
didn't give any restrictions on it being gratuitous.
Hold on, I have to put a restriction?
Yeah.
What? Do you not have an inner compass that would say, hold on, maybe that's gratuitous? You do.
Oh, I do.
Listen to your own inner authority. Don't give that
Okay.
shit away.
But
The
still,
theme of today, clearly.
Unless you put a restriction,
Here's the thing, this is why I'm not going to put a restriction on him, because he's so freaking cute.
Steve, I'm waiting on an answer on what it means to hit. Like punch
Well,
it in the
I
face.
heard that Jupiter is massive. It's more massive than it is. All the planets could fit in Jupiter with room to spare. Steve, do not let him believe in evolution. No, he doesn't. He knows better than that.
What?
You don't believe in evolution, do you? No, he goes to a Jewish school. He believes that God created Earth.
Yes, but Mom,
What?
here's what I do believe. Okay,
What?
that from the 5,000 something years, that
Yeah.
From Hashem created.
Here's the thing. I need some pantomiming. If you're going to talk now, can you
Since the
pantomime?
5,000 years since Hashem created the earth,
There we go.
I think the animals have
I'm getting a free show.
it used to be like a bit prehistoric, like
I wish you guys could see the show that I'm getting right now. Yes, tell me more.
but then through the 5,000 years they've changed a bit to be more calm and less like this.
Could the same be true about us also?
Yeah. Adam and Chava were way different than we are now.
How were they different? Adam and Eve.
So Mom,
Yeah.
plop.
Okay. Victoria, thank you for taking the time to explain. You always make so much sense. Thank you, Victoria,
ducks
honey.
have not evolved because they still sound crazy.
I know, you were telling that to me this morning. Steve, taking LOL. Simone, Mariah Carey did an interview and literally didn't know what a Stop it.
What a what?
Did this happen?
What?
She didn't know what a utility bill was.
What?
She didn't realize people pay a power bill. She genuinely thought people in the US get electricity for free. Wait, so who's paying her bills if she didn't know this? Stop it, no. She before she was famous, she had to pay bills. What? This is wild.
Mom, I think I might know what happened.
I
think I know what might happen.
Wow, great. This is
I
great.
think I know
Tell
what
me.
happened.
Because I don't
She was
fucking know what
living
happened.
with her parents.
Yeah.
Until she made her song, All I Want for Christmas Is that.
Okay.
And then, I'm making like a ton of money. I can like hire someone to like be my accountant and then pay my bills for me when I move.
Hold on. Wait. Do you live with your parents?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what a utility bill is?
Yeah, it's the bill that you pay for utilities.
Okay, so how do you know at 10 that she doesn't know as an adult?
I don't know.
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh no. That's another class.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that's a little cray-cray. Steve, LOL, hit, try it out, play. I don't know what that means. Simone, thanks for removing. Oh, thank you, Steve. Lisa, I don't understand Elf on the Shelf at all. It must be out of my timeline. I don't know what it is either. I like the idea of it though. Steve, wearing many hats, including an elf hat. Lisa, wow, Simone. Victoria, do you think the size of Jupiter amplifies its power? Well, that's why they say it's the planet of expansion. Because it's so big, like if you look literally at the energy of the planet, what does it tell you? It's big, it's massive. So it's the planet of expansion and, abundance. But, it depends what house it's going through, and that'll tell you what you can expect the abundance of. It's in my 12th house. That's a fucking abundance of 12th house energy and themes. Oh, God. Victoria, okay, I just read that. Abundantly empowered. The elf on the shelf reports behavior to Santa. Oh, I don't know if I want one, though. Maybe I've been a very naughty girl this year. Abundant. We'll tap into free energy. Oh, we will. Steve, we used to get free electricity. Mariah should be the leader of the new old world. I love that. Hello, Sadrin. I'm from India. Hello, good morning. Hello, friend from India. Martha, Mariah doesn't drive. I think she has never had a driver's license. Oh my God. Hey, Ashley, honey, I'm so glad you're here, doll. Steve, arg, fate. Tell Pip that hit Mario 3 means to try it out, play it. I don't know why I said it that way. Sandrune, you from? Please take my name, Sandruden. I'm sorry, Sandruden. I'm in Los Angeles, California, in the United States of America right now. Welcome to my channel, Sandruden. I am very, very happy to have you here representing India. Thank you, Simone, for being part of the welcoming committee. Go me! I caught up on comments! Yay, baby! No, I didn't. Thinus, hi there from South Africa. Hello there. Hello to my friend in South Africa. How's everybody doing? We have been on now for almost another hour. We're at 49 minutes. I will definitely stay on a little bit longer. I kind of want to get Pip to sleep a little bit earlier tonight because he didn't get to sleep at his usual bedtime last night. So I do kind of want to get him to bed a little bit earlier this evening, especially because it's the middle of the week. Like, if it's Friday night, I don't really care because whatever, if he sleeps in, it's on the weekend. So it's not like he has to wake up early and go to school, but tomorrow is only Wednesday. WAP, Mariah Carey is giving people reasons not to like her. She doesn't even realize it. You just told me something about her I didn't know. I mean, it actually didn't come from me. I'm just like the messenger. Thinus, good, thanks. And you? I am doing very well, friend. Thank you for asking as well. I created these amazing tarot cards, and I love them. So thank you. And thank you again to Steve for thinking of this very thoughtful gift. And thank you again to Dee from Beyond the Veil, because if not for her encouraging me to take out the Thoth deck and playing with it, like this never would have been born. So this is like truly like a beautiful combination of like amazing juicy goodness coming together. And Simone, honey, there is a card in here for you. There's 81 cards in here. There is definitely a card in here that represents every single person in this community, with of course overlap, because there's more than 81 of us. Although there's maybe only 81 of us that are like consistently in like the live streams. Abundantly empowered. I love your tarot cards too. Magical. Thank you. They do feel magical. Lisa, when are you planning on going live again? Maybe tomorrow. Because I really want to do a video on either John O'Keefe or Erica, but I don't want to do it on Friday because Friday is our hang and chill. So it can't interfere with our hang and chill. It has to be a different day, but today was tarot, so I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or maybe Thursday, and then I don't know, are you guys gonna get bored of me if I go live 3 days this week? My very fragile ego, I don't know if I can handle it. No, I'm kidding. I have a very healthy self-esteem, and I experienced an ego death with a spiritual awakening. You literally cannot wound my ego because my ego was dissolved a few years ago. And I live in service to humanity because I am egoless. So yeah, trolls, try harder. You can't wound me. I have spiritual armor from the divine. Take that, trolls. Steve, intermission idea. Anything Corey Feldman's energy wants to share with us. So I looked into him once before. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I looked into him once before. Do you want to know what had come in, or do you want like an update on his energy? Simone, no, I will be here any day you decide to go live. That's the spirit. Thank you, Simone. Lisa, okay, I will be on the lookout. I am looking forward to those readings. Steve, 3 days a week. Called in. I have genuine love for this beautiful woman. Thank you so much for saying so. That is a very, very kind thing to say. Her eyes melt my heart. Thank you. Lisa Sims wants an update. Steve, a funny update would be so perfect. I don't know if he has anything funny that he wants to update, but let's see. Corey, honey, do you have anything that you want to share? He said they're making it really hard for him to continue to speak out. Okay. He got some sort of payday. But here's the thing. It's not. No, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. So first of all, Sedrudin. No. I didn't ignore your comment. I have the chat set up in such a way that it filters comments. So I don't see every comment that comes in. I would never ignore a comment that a person left if I saw it. Here's the thing. You might see the comment on your end and I don't see it on my end. So this is what I'm going to do, honey. I'm going to change the chat so I can see all comments, and then please post your comment again and I will see it and I will respond to it, okay? Don't do it yet. I haven't changed the chat setting. Please wait a moment. Let me change it and then you can... Okay, hold on. Let me also not move my phone around. Hold on. Let me gently tap it. 1 second, chat filter, all messages. Okay. Now, if you post the comment, I should see it, okay? So what Corey is telling me is, hold on. I lost my train of thought there. Okay, here's why they actually paid him money. You know how they love to corrupt? So they gave him money, not because they wanted to shut him up, because he was walking around always in his own way trying to like red pill and wake people up to what actually goes on in the industry. And had spoken about what happened to him and Corey Haim, right? They gave him money because they just want to corrupt him. They were like, you know what? No one even believes you. You're such a fucking kook. No one even believes what you're gonna say. You could talk and talk and talk and talk. Like, they just don't think that anyone is gonna believe him, so they don't care. They didn't give him money because they want to shut him up. They gave him money because they want to corrupt him. But he is saying, Corey's energy is saying, they're actually making it hard. So essentially, look at it this way. They got what they wanted. They wanted to corrupt him. And because of that, they actually did corrupt him. Because he's like, well, I don't know now. They gave me money. They might give me more money. So maybe I'll stop talking out now. They love to corrupt high vibe people. Steve, they gave him money to make such quality music. I don't know anything about his music. Abundantly empowered. I saw him recently and he seems more quieted down. There you go then. Steve, I knew it. They let him hang himself. Yeah, they don't. There's certain people, like they did that to Jim Carrey also. Remember, this had came in when I had looked into his energy. They were like, you've made such a fool out of yourself with all of these characters that you've played. No one is going to even take him seriously when he like starts to speak out, right? Like how many took him seriously? Like how many people took him seriously when he was dating Jenny McCarthy, right? He went on, what's that guy's show? I forgot his name. The King? So, like, whatever his last name is. King? He went on that show with Jenny McCarthy and the two of them were talking about the dangers of the jabadoodles because Jenny McCarthy's son got a jab and she said like he was different after that. So they spoke very eloquent. They obviously had done immaculate research. And people were like, I remember this. People were like, he's pussy whipped. Thank you, Larry King. People were like, he's pussy whipped. Imagine, he's making a fool out of himself by talking about jabadoodle injuries because he's pussy whipped by Jenny McCarthy. Like, imagine that being the takeaway. How far have we fallen as a people if that is what somebody is going to objectively look at a person like that and that's the conclusion that they're going to come to? Not maybe he's actually in love with this woman and the care and well-being of her son, as this being a woman he loves, is meaningful to him. So he's doing this with her because he actually wants to do some good in the world. No, he's pussy whipped. And it's because the people that are truly magnetic and can make a difference, they corrupt them. So that way, if they say something, people don't believe them. A la Jim Carrey. No, I haven't seen his music. I don't know anything about it. Have you seen him dance? No, I didn't know he does dance. Can you ask Michael Jackson what he thinks about Corey Feldman's dancing, which he thinks was passed on? Okay, I know better than to ask if you're joking. No, Michael Jackson's not going to comment on that. He's like, like if you have a serious question. Steve, ooh, good one. Abundantly empowered. Is Jim Carrey a Freemason and or part of the club? Now, that's a very interesting question. I have a segment on him in a previous AMA. If you want to go back and watch it, comment in any video and I'll share the link with you. My sense is, based on what it is that he had shared with me, I don't know that I think he was probably part of the club because what had come in, not a Freemason, but part of the club, what had come in is that he had made a deal with the White Hats. So why would he make a deal with them if he hadn't needed to make some sort of a deal? You follow what I'm saying? So yeah, my sense definitely was a part of the club. Martha, doesn't Corey try to dance like Michael Jackson? I think that's kind of what Steve is saying, right? I kind of get a sense that's what you're like, I guess saying? I don't know. Are we all consciously hydrated, guys? Let's just TO. Pause for like some conscious hydration. if it's because there's 5 planets in retrograde. I went out for lunch with a friend today and the food wasn't good. And then I brought home for Pip for dinner. I don't think his food was good either. And then we went to our favorite restaurant last week. Yeah, I eat out. I'm an eater-outer. Because I don't like cooking. Anyway, we went out to our favorite restaurant last week and it wasn't good. I mean, can we just, like, who can we blame for this? Like, what? Like, I need to take this up with someone. The Cosmos? Should I take it up with the Cosmos? Like, stop fucking up my meals, Cosmos. I'm paying good money for this fucking food and it's not even edible. Like, I came home tonight. You want to know what I had for dinner? Like, fucking cornflakes. I'm such a basic bitch sometimes. Steve, it only makes sense if you know Corey Feldman's showmanship. Abundantly Empowered. MJ was one of Corey's heroes. Oh, interesting. Steve, yeah, he totally thinks he's Prince Michael. Martha, I was thirsty too. Thanks for the... I love that. I'm so happy I said that, by the way. Steve, clearly it's Bill Gates' fault. Okay, I love fish, okay? And I actually, okay, so if I'm gonna be honest, we didn't go out to eat. I took in takeout, okay? My favorite fish place, okay? I get the same, I'm the kind of person, like, I know what I want, I'm gonna get it until I die. I'm not gonna deviate. When I find my thing on the menu, I will never order anything else on the menu as long as I live. So I get this one fish dish every time I go, okay? I pick it up, I get home on Friday, I open it up, I'm like, the fuck is this? This is not what I fucking ordered. It looked like it was my fish, but it was like not. So I called them up, I was like, hi, this is Faye, I just picked up my order. This is not what I ordered. And they're like, well, that's the only, it's Southern style trout. They're like, well, this is the only way we make it. I was like, no. And this is not somebody that ever worked there before. So I was like, well, I mean, but here's the thing, like, these people that are preparing it, they make the same food every time. Like, why would it matter if the guy at the checkout is different? Like, I couldn't understand. And he's like, hold on, and he didn't put me on hold. He asked the cook, he's like, we only make the Southern style trout one way, right? And they're like, yeah, boss, yeah. Not that he's literally in the boss, like, more like, you know, sometimes you just say boss to somebody. They're like, yeah, boss, like, this, and I was like, no, with all due respect, you've never been there before. This is, for all I know, like, his first fucking day on the job. I'm like, I get this every single week. He's like, you can come in, we'll make it for you again. We're gonna make it the same way. I was like, well, then what am I gonna come in for? Guys, I get this every single week. It was not what I ordered. Like, it's usually like crispy and crunchy and like, ooh, this was like soft and mushy. Ugh. Pip didn't even like what he gets, and he gets the same thing every single week. Bill Gates, fuck you. Stop messing with my food, okay? Can I just get my Southern style trout the way that I like it? Apparently not. Not P.F. Chang's. I took in... I didn't even realize how funny that sounded, actually. I took in takeout. That actually was very funny. Lisa, I can relate, Faye. As a Cancer, my moods sometimes dictate my actions. So sometimes for dinner, it's something small or really basic. So that's a really good question, Martha. When I was there, it's the same people. Like, did they, I don't know, like run out of, I can't explain it. It's not a seasoning issue. It's usually crispy and like crispy. And this was good, mushy and gushy. It wasn't even seasoned the same. Like, I don't know, is this gonna be the new reality? Like, am I gonna have to like find a new fish place? That would be devastating. I just want my fucking fish. Is it too much to ask for? Yes, because we have 5 planets in retrograde. Fuck you, Cosmos. Abundantly, fellow Cancerian here at Lisa, and I agree. Steve, if anyone calls me boss when I'm at a restaurant or a store, I instantly hate them and then give them orders to comply with their request. I know it is so disingenuous, I agree. Oh my god. My friend, the one that I met for lunch today, she does that. She'll sometimes call me when she's running errands. We all have that friend. Don't even pretend you don't have that friend. You're like, just like order your fucking fish at Whole Foods. Like, I don't need to be on the phone with you while you're ordering your fish or like picking up your dry cleaning. Okay, fine, whatever. So every I'm on the phone with her, and every time she goes into a store, she's calling everybody boss, like the fishmonger at Whole Foods. She's like, yeah, I want my salmon, boss. You don't have to call everybody, but I'm not telling her this. Like, how do you tell somebody it sounds disingenuous? You know what I mean? It's not happening. Lisa, as a Cancer, I hate how I act sometimes and how indecisive I can be sometimes. I am right there in the indecisive club. I'm not even fucking kidding you. I was once standing in Target for 25. I was standing in Target for 25 minutes and I couldn't make up a decision on what I wanted to get. What? 25 minutes. I'm better now. It doesn't take me 25 minutes. Now it probably just takes me like 12 and a half. I cut my indecision rate down by half. Yay. Oh my dear God. So I sometimes have to do this. I have to trick myself. I have to be like, if I leave the store and I leave this, how will I feel? If I will feel mourning, I probably shouldn't leave the store without it. If I think about leaving the store and I feel nothing, I probably can leave without this item. I mean, like the mind games I have to play with myself. It's WAP. I don't like getting stuck in line at the bank. I always get stuck behind an old lady. I have a question. Does she also, why do people always complain about their grandmas, that they like smell? They probably smell because they're in their kitchen making you ungrateful little shit food. Be quiet about your grandma. Did she smell like a grandma? That's what I want to know. You always get stuck behind an old lady who may or may not smell like a grandma that is making 10 transactions. All I wanted is change for 20. It's not fair. True story. Lisa, it's just fun when my mom asks for my Christmas wish list and I have no fucking clue what I even want and it's nothing and then I gotta think of things. Okay, start reading. You will know with crystal clarity like what you want. Guys, by the way, I put together my wish list. I'm not sharing it yet. We're still too far out from my birthday. We're like a month and a half out from my birthday now. Oh, I think it's like exactly a month and a half out. I'm not sharing it now. I'll share when we get closer. I put together my Amazon wish list and I'll start sharing it when we get closer. Please do not feel any sense of obligation to buy me anything. I never would have even made it if not for you guys being like, make a wish list. And I was like, oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. I think I'll make a wish list. So I made a wish list. I'm not sharing it yet. But I have one bookcase, and I think, really, my apartment could use an upgrade with another one, and with all books. I love new book smell. More than I love new car smell, because I haven't had a new car in many, many years, so I don't even remember what it smells like. But new book smell? There is nothing like that smell. Abundantly empowered. I'm telling everyone I want nothing. LOL, your presence. I love that, by the way. I love that. I can't, but I'm not going to say that because I do want books. I'm a book bitch. I'm sorry. Abundantly empowered. I'm trying to, oh, that is a great idea. Okay. DIY gifts this year too, as much as I can. Okay, that's actually a beautiful idea. You can definitely DIY me a gift. I would be okay with that. You can, please, you guys don't have to do anything. Just join me. Can somebody tell me what day of the week is January 4th this year? Just tell me that you'll join my annual birthday live stream. That's a gift within itself. Simone, me in a bookstore is the equivalent of a child in a toy store or a candy store. I love it so much. Let's go to a bookstore together, Simone. It's not fair that you're 3 states away from me or something like that. It's not fair. I want to have like a book bestie. Someone like a little like book, you know, like oh, go into like a Barnes and Nobles, get yourself like a Starbucks, and just like look at all of the new books. Like, oh, it just fills me up. It's such a good feeling, right? I need a book bestie. I also really need a book boyfriend, but not like the boyfriend that you read in the books, but like as in an actual like boyfriend that likes to read too. And then like in my fantasy life, we're gonna be like sitting on the sofa together, and like our feet are gonna be like enmeshed. He's gonna be on one side reading, I'm gonna be on the other side reading. Pip is gonna be on the chair, and Pip is gonna be reading. This is like my fantasy life. Apparently it's too much to ask for. Lisa, as a Cancer, it ends up being something sentimental or nostalgic. I think those are really the best gifts, though. Yes, I will look out for your birthday live so I can make plans to tune in. Thank you. Yes, bookstore date. Oh, honey. Not at 5 a.m. though. I don't think they're open at that. Thank God they're not open at that time. I have a feeling you would like call me up. You'd be like, Faye, get your ass out of bed. We're going to the bookstore. I'd be like, Simone, they're not open yet. And you're going to be like, great, let's go to the gym first. And I'll just hang up on you. You're just going to hear like a dial tone. You can't hear a dial tone. I don't have a house line. I would just hang up on you. And then you'd be like, that bitch, she hung up on me. I'd be like, I love you, Simone. I'm not going to the gym at 5 a.m. I have endless amounts of respect for you, but that is not me. Abundantly empowered book addict here. Love books. I need a new bookcase. Me too. The bookcase is not on my wish list. I'm not asking anybody to buy me a bookcase. I'll buy my own bookcase, but I definitely want some books. Oh, Steve, you are good. You need a book boyfriend with a spine. That is like a double, triple, quadruple entendre. Very good, Steve. Oh, I like that. Biblio Chad. Simone, every year I ask for a Barnes & Noble's gift card and no gifts. Yep. Y'all remember what I did last year? On my birthday, I did a live stream. You guys gave me like birthday money, right? Birthday gifts. That night, Pip and I, we went to Barnes & Noble's and I bought myself books. That was what I did. And also, we have
November, so
I know, we're a month and a half away though. But we have our annual tradition. We go for cupcakes on either of our birthdays, and it happens to be like in the same place where the Barnes and Nobles is. It was great. It was, I mean, librarian of the future. I need to have like a, like, do you want to know what, like, people I follow on Instagram? They're not people that talk about, I mean, I follow some people that talk about books. It's like people that have like home libraries. I have library envy. I look at like these DIYers that built like their dream, like built-in home library, and I start salivating. I'm like gyrating in my chair. I'm like, oh, books. Like it's a sickness. It's a sickness. Simone, I love the smell. Oh God, coffee and books. That's my love language for sure. Well, you know what? We need an updated love language. Coffee and books is a love language. If somebody took me for coffee and took me to a bookstore, I would know they love me. That's the key to my heart. Done. I'm such a basic bitch. I'm a book basic bitch. I'm a basic book bitch.
1.7 million.
Simone, I love the smell of coffee and books. One day we shall go to a bookstore. Looking forward to. Oh! It's gonna be so fun, Simone. When I get to like my 10K, I'm hopping in my car with Pip and I'm gonna go like drive around the country and meet some of y'all. That's when we're gonna go to a bookstore, not a gym. Lisa, wow, if I ask. Steve, Page of Cups, bookmark. Lisa, wow, Simone, if I asked my mom for a Barnes & Noble gift card, she would get it for me, so hopefully someone does that this year. I love that. Lisa, I have a hard time reading books because my mind just doesn't process it well, but I find I have more success with audiobooks or listening to a podcast. Okay, I could see that. I'm the opposite. I would have to literally stop what I was doing if I was listening. Like maybe I could do it I could do it when I'm folding laundry. Actually, I think I would be able to because like I listen to podcasts when I'm folding laundry, when I'm cooking, when I'm cleaning. I think it's the same thing, right? Hello, do we pronounce your name Gilan? I'm in Los Angeles, California right now. Yeah, I think I could do that. But I love reading. And I remember I thought I could never like not read like a physical copy of a book. And then one of my friends is like, you have to get a Kindle. She's like, top 10, this is one of the best purchases I've ever made for myself, ever, 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 ever. So last year on Mother's Day, I bought myself a Kindle as my Mother's Day present. Top 10, best gift I ever bought myself, ever. And no, $12.99 a month or whatever I pay for Kindle Unlimited, it is worth every fucking penny. Every fucking penny. But I still have a bookcase. I still have my most beloved, treasured books. And I can't wait to bring some new babies home. Oh, in a new bookcase. Oh. With the new book smell. After visiting Starbucks. And getting a cupcake. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. I can't wait. Did anyone look up one? Hold on. Baby? What? Why am I asking you guys to do it? Baby, what day of the week is my birthday, honey?
What?
What day of the week this year is my birthday?
I'm not sure.
Could you look it up?
No.
Okay, can someone look it up, please? My child refuses. Lisa, it's frustrating and I would love to get books and read, but I never end up finishing the book. I just find it difficult for me. It's depressing that I can't. I hear that. Abundantly empowered. I think I absorb more when I read, but I need absolute quiet. I can multitask with audiobooks, but I don't remember or absorb quite as much. I think that's going to be me, by the way. Because a lot, also, here's the thing, like I read fantasy books. There's a lot of world building. If I am like not plugged in to that part of it, something is going to happen later on in the book and I'm going to be like, what is going on? Like, I don't, how, like, what did that, because if you miss world building, there you go, you're fucked. So I don't know if I could do that. Like, I think I could only do it with like, I don't know, like nonfiction or something. Like someone's autobiography. Or someone's biography, right? Which I would never listen to. I would never read. I want to escape this janky ass place. Not like reinforce it with 3D shit. Why do you think I read my fantasy books? It's an escape. Alright, I've been on for over an hour, friends. Let's hang for a few more minutes and then I'm going to bounce. I got to get my kid to bed. And I went to sleep way too late last night. I need to go to sleep at an earlier time tonight. Especially if I want to be able to like go live again either tomorrow or Thursday. I have not yet decided which. I think if I can, I'll go live tomorrow. But I don't know how my schedule is going to pan out. Let's just see. Steve, I got to get up early too. And yet you're still here being like a mod. You're amazing, Steve. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being the facilitator of healing, Steve. A lot of healing happened with these cards. So thank you for that. Let's start to wrap it up. And I'll take any, I'm beyond mod tonight, like beyond meat. Lisa, I also have a short attention span and get distracted easily. I have known my mind works in a unique way since I was a child, and my deep wisdom is a gift, but it's hard knowing I am different from others though. I definitely hear that. Steve, I appreciate this so much. Not as much as I do. These cards are seriously such a gift. And it was a joy to put them together. And it was a joy to work with them tonight and see just how friggin' accurate they were. Were they? I mean, come on guys, like, spot on. The energy doesn't lie. Literally, energy does not lie. It doesn't matter if it's this form or if it's channeling, energy doesn't lie. It just doesn't. Lisa, thanks, Face. You hopefully tomorrow. It depends on my schedule. If not, I'll be on Thursday. I haven't decided. I think it's gonna kind of depend on the mood when I wake up in the morning. Like, who do I feel called to share their information? So it's either gonna be John O'Keefe or it's gonna be Erica. And not to be confused with the Erica that we were talking about earlier, for the community members, Erica, like Erica Kirk. And then we'll be back on Friday for our usual live stream, our hang. Simone, good night. Love you all. May Faye and I both have a beautiful room where the walls are lined with books, from your mouth to the fairies' ears that can bring that wish into reality, Simone. Oh my God. I really want that for both of us. It won't be enough if I get it and you don't get it. Like, I want us both to have that. How amazing that would be. And then we could like talk about books. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I need this. I need this for us, Simone. I need it. Lisa, I will be looking forward to whatever reading you do. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for coming out and playing with our amazing it's not mine, this is ours, friends. This is our deck. So thank you for coming out and playing with our deck tonight. I love and appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for being, there goes my pen. Thank you for being the very best part of Solar Flow. And until next time, this is your reminder that I love you. No, I do love you though, to stay in the high vibration until next time. Good night, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.